Benaouf Adaoui, commonly known as Benaouf, born in 1987 in Leeuwarden, Netherlands, is a Dutch criminal of Moroccan origin, specializing in the formation of criminal groups. Benaouf is sentenced to 6 additional years in prison in the closed center of Vught. A member of Gwenette Martha's network, he breaks away from her organization by setting up his own organization with Houssine Ait Soussan, launching a war against Martha's. So in this video, we are going to discuss who is Benaouf A. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Benaouf Adaoui was born in Leeuwarden and grew up in Eindhoven in the Netherlands. He comes from a large Moroccan family originally from Mekons. Having moved to Amsterdam in the De Pit district, Benaouf finds work as a waiter in the famous nightclub Escape. He then worked in the Fit for Life gym located in Leeuwarden, thanks to his brother-in-law, Mohammed Izzi, nicknamed Mose. During this time, Benaouf became engaged to a 19-year-old girl. Because Benaouf is firm with his own family, the in-laws take a dim view of this, resulting in family disagreement. When the couple formalized the marriage in May 2011, Benaouf refused to pay a dowry to his partner. After only 5 weeks, the couple divorce. The Amsterdam criminal Benaouf A will not be released for the time being. The court has imposed an extra prison sentence of more than 4 years on him because of the foiled attempt to escape from the prison in Roermond by helicopter. In 2016, A was sentenced on appeal to 12 years in prison for money laundering and involvement in the liquidation of another Amsterdam criminal, Neja Boubou, in Antwerp. A has been detained since his arrest in 2013 and would, in principle, be released next year after serving 2/3 of his sentence. But there will now be another 4 years on top of that because the court is convinced that he himself bore responsibility for the large-scale liberation campaign from the prison in Roermond in 2017. On the night of the crime, however, he slept in his sister's house in Eindhoven, the suspect said at the court in Amsterdam on Monday. Threats to Benaouf family in Eindhoven. He did not want to say publicly where his sister lives. This in connection with threats against his family, Benaouf stated. The man gave a definite answer about this after the court had closed the doors. Neja Boubou was shot dead by 2 men. The Eindhoven resident has always denied that he has anything to do with the case. I am a criminal, but not a murderer, he said. Benaouf A is said to have been the target of the extremely violent attack in Amsterdam's Leeuwarden in December 2012. 2 men were killed. A managed to escape. Benaouf A is now imprisoned for involvement in the murder of Neja Boubou in Antwerp. The attack in the Leeuwarden may have been an act of revenge for that murder. The underworld war over cocaine has been raging in Amsterdam since 2012 and can probably be traced back to a batch of cocaine that disappeared in the port of Antwerp in early 2012. Justice is satisfied with the verdict. In November last year, the Court of Amsterdam ruled that due to the intervention of the police, it could not be proven that the 9 suspects in total actually wanted to hijack the helicopter and free someone. Because the police arrested the men before the execution had started, the attempted hijacking and liberation cannot be proven in the case of any of the suspects. The verdict read 5 men were fully acquitted, and 4 men were sentenced to 2.5 years in prison for preparing the hijacking. Despite this verdict, the Public Prosecution Service thinks it can convince the judge that A provoked his escape. A will not be prosecuted for that suspicion. The hearing on the provisional release will take place on June 28. Benaouf A thus indicated that his rival Martha wanted him dead and wanted to pay a lot for it. A received 12 years for directing the murder of Neja Boubou in October 2012, a companion of Martha. 2 months later, the alleged act of revenge took place in the Leeuwarden. Benaouf says he heard about the proposal from friends. I never confronted Jalal, Frog, with it. After a while, Martha had been shot and Frog had finished his punishment. The day he got out, I said, "Shouldn't you pick up your million?" And then he was shocked. The liberation of Benaouf A had to be done on October 11 last year. However, the lesser of the helicopter did not trust the story of the man who wanted to rent the helicopter. He claimed that he wanted to make a romantic flight with his girlfriend and that he wanted to surprise her. However, the landlord thought it was strange that this had to be done in a 4-seater helicopter, so he alerted the police. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.